Hello everyone, today we are going to design an architecture to showcase the database management with Amazon RDS Relational Database Service and set up an RDS instance and also configure the IAM database authentication, and we will implement the CloudWatch for monitoring the database performance. As you can see, we need an AWS management console and we need a free tier account too. And then after creating the free tier account, just go to the search panel on the right above and search for RDS, which will give you the relational database service, and then go for the databases because we need databases for the monitoring purpose and also for the RDS. So click on the create database on the extreme right. Then we'll be able to see two options called standard and easy. Standard helps us to manually factor the configurations like availability, backup and security, while easy is just like best practice configuration. They're already configured. So we are going to choose standard create. In the engine options, we have many options called Aurora, MySQL, MariaDB, Oracle and stuff. So but we'll choose MySQL. And then for the engine version, we are choosing 8.0.39. Then for the templates, we'll be using free tier because we are using free tier account. And for the database name, you can give anything. I just gave it as database 2. And in the credential settings, we have master username and master password. Make sure you note them down because they will be useful when we connect the database to an external software in future. So it is already generated for me, so I'll just save it. I'll just save and then I gave the master password to, and here we are choosing T3 micro, and then storage type is SSD, and you can allot anything, but I'm allocating 10. And then for the storage auto scaling, I don't need enabling the storage auto scaling. Basically what happens is if your data increase or it allows the storage to increase after a certain limit, but I don't want it to auto scale, so I'm just turning it off. Then for the default, you can set your own default VPC or create a new VPC and then connect to it. Same for the subnet, you can create your own VPC or subnet group, or you can just choose the default one. And then we need public access, so yes. For the security fire group, create new. If you have something existing, you can choose existing. I already have one from earlier, so let me choose it. And then if you want to create new, just click on create new, and you can type the name, and availability zone is anything is fine. And then just normally go through, and then there are no additional configurations and there are no changes. And the database authentication is just password authentication. If we want IAM database authentication, so yes. And then this is, so it's basically in RDS, the free tier account follows 750 hours of Amazon RDS on T2, T3 and T4G micro, and for 20 GB of general purpose SSD and 20 GB of automated backup storage. So after going through all of these and then just create database, it takes some time, but meanwhile we'll check the inbound and outbound rules for, we don't need this as of now, so this is getting created. Meanwhile we'll check the rules, the security group. We'll just click on this and then we'll just go to ID, inbound rules. In the inbound rules, already MySQL is enabled on port 3306, so it's fine. So I'll just go to my RDS databases and see whether this is created or not. It takes time, at least like 2 minutes, so let us wait. here our database got created. So we just dive into the database and copy the endpoint port, and we can use SQL Electron, or we have MySQL Workbench. We can use any of them, but I am using SQL Electron. After opening, we'll just see it like this and add. Then we need to give our name as my database 2. Then select MySQL, copy the address which you need to paste the address which you earlier copied. We need to write admin and password. So first we test the connection, then save the connection. So this is successful. So we'll just go on to save, and now we'll just connecting to the database. Now here in the MySQL we have the basic parameters here. So these are the basic row names and column names, and then after this is the database we have linked. And now we need to go into the AWS console, and second task is to implement the CloudWatch. So we'll just go into the CloudWatch to monitor. Basically CloudWatch is usually used to monitor the resources and applications. So basically we already created the database, so it is easy for us to do here. So what we need to do is, alarms are 0 right now. In alarms are 0, so we need to create an alarm and select metric. We can select any metric here. We'll just click on here. We need to select which component of AWS are we using this CloudWatch for. So we're using RDS. In the RDS we need free storage space. So database, so this we need to check this and select metric, and then for here we need to convert this to GB to bytes. So I just write 5e plus 11. So if you want, you can just reduce this number to 50,000, and yeah, no additional configurations, and just click on next, and then send a notification to. That means which device should we send the notification to. So let me give a name. Create new topic, because we don't have an existing SS topic. We just create a new SNS topic and default CloudWatch thing, and then give your mail ID here, and then we create the topic. After creating the topic, then we go for the next option, and then alarm name should be I'm just giving it the name, and then into 50,000 is here. So but is this much. If we want, we can edit any of this. So I'm just gonna edit the number here. So next and then we just create an alarm, and that's it. We successfully created an alarm. Then we just need to refresh this. We would be able to see here it is still getting created. So see, our CloudWatch alarm got created and the state is okay, and the actions are enabled whenever this storage exceeds certain number. And then that's it for this tutorial. Thank you.